Welcome to The Newsworthy. All the day's news in less than 10 minutes. Fast, fair, fun, and on the go. Today, we're talking all things Election Day. Stats, predictions, TV ads, and free rides. Plus, record retirement savings and Facebook pop-up stores. Those stories and many more in less than 10 minutes. I'm Erica Mandy. Today is Tuesday, November 6th. You ready? Let's do this. Today is Election Day, the time to go to the polls and make sure your voice is heard. Although plenty of people have already taken part in early voting, NBC News reports more than 35 million votes were counted as of yesterday, which is many more than the early votes in the 2014 midterms. And research has shown record enthusiasm for this year's midterm elections. All 435 House races are on the ballot. In the Senate, 35 seats are at stake, and really control of Congress is at stake this year. We can speculate all we want about those results, but of course, no one really knows what will happen until more results start coming in later tonight. That said, I will tell you the prediction from most experts right now is that in Congress, Democrats may be able to take control of the U.S. House of Representatives with a narrow majority, and Republicans will probably keep control of the Senate. Remember, the Senate does things like confirm Supreme Court justices and other nominees, but both the House and Senate have to agree before any new bill or law is passed and sent to the president's desk. So some analysts say we could see Congress kind of stuck, unable to agree on some things if the control of Congress is split along party lines. Of course, while President Trump's name is not on the ballot this year, he's definitely hoping Republicans keep control of both the House and Senate. He held 11 rallies in 6 days for a final push. His last stop last night was in Missouri. And of course, Democrats want to take over both as well and have also had some big names campaigning in these final days. So stay tuned for more results. The country is also watching 36 gubernatorial races during this year's midterms, and a couple of the high-profile ones are in Florida and Georgia. In Georgia, Stacey Abrams could become the first black woman in U.S. history to be governor, but it's a very close race with her opponent, Brian Kemp, who has called for an investigation into a possible hacking attempt. And don't forget, you're likely voting today on candidates for state lawmakers who make your state laws and decisions. And in many places, you see other issues on the ballot, like legal pot. But you don't have to vote on everything if you don't want to. You can skip stuff and still vote. Also, beware of fake information that tends to float around every election day, like false reports of immigration agents at the polls or other intimidation tactics. It's true, however, that you do have some new options to get to the polls for free or a discount. A lot of times it's close enough that you can walk there, but some e-bike and e-scooter companies are offering free rides to the polls. Uber and Lyft are also offering discounts in some cases. And if you have questions about where or how to vote or what's on your ballot, there are many legitimate resources online for you, like your Secretary of State's website, or just check out rockthevote.org. And I'll be going live with Rock the Vote today at 10 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook and on Instagram. We welcome your voting questions and inspiration, and we'll also be talking about things like whether it's legal to post a votey. Join us at 10 a.m. Pacific time at facebook.com/Erica Mandy. A controversial political ad paid for by the Trump campaign has been pulled off some TV channels and social media platforms. CNN always refused to play it, calling the ad racist, but now even Fox News pulled it off the air. The commercial tries to link a Mexican immigrant who murdered sheriff's deputies back in 2014 to the current Central American migrant caravan heading to the U.S. Deadline reports NBC, Fox, and Facebook initially allowed it, so the ad has been seen by millions of people, but it has since been taken down. Facebook said the ad violates its ban on, quote, sensational content. NBC called it insensitive. Fox didn't explain, but said it's no longer airing. President Trump said he doesn't know much about it, but, quote, a lot of things are offensive. Reports say CBS and ABC were never asked to run the ad in the first place. A Utah mayor who deployed to Afghanistan with the National Guard is being called a hero. He was killed over the weekend, and today his remains will be brought back to the U.S. The Washington Post reports Major Brent Taylor was shot by an Afghan security force member who opened fire on the servicemen training Afghan soldiers. Time reports he's the 5th U.S. service member to be killed in that kind of attack, known as an insider attack, in the last 4 months. In his last Facebook post, he encouraged everyone to vote and said he hopes, quote, whether the Republicans or the Democrats win, that we all remember we have far more as Americans that unites us than divides us. New numbers show retirement savings are at a record high. Fidelity is reporting the average 401k balance is at a record $106,500 at the end of the third quarter, about double where savers were a decade ago at the start of the financial crisis. But CNBC says don't get too excited. The stock market has been pretty volatile lately, so those current balances may not look quite as record-setting. There are several more stories still ahead, but I want to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, The Neat Company. If you have your own business, a side hustle, or just want to be better organized with all your expenses and finances, then this is for you. Neat lets you upload your receipts, invoices, and other documents, and then uses its unique ID2 technology to take it from there. It classifies the documents for you and even fills out the key data fields so you don't have to waste your time copying everything over to keep track of it. And instead, you can be more productive on the things that really matter. You also have plenty of options to capture expenses, whether it's just taking a picture with the camera on your phone, sending it to an email address, or a direct file upload. And this is great. You can even go back and keyword search all of your documents to find what you need quickly. It's a low-cost solution for recording and storing your critical documents, and it saves you or your business time, up to 12 hours per week. So go ahead and just try it out. The Neat Company is offering the Newsworthy listeners a free 30-day trial at neat.com/newsworthy. Again, go take advantage of a 30-day free trial at neat.com/newsworthy. Now back to the news. An update now on Amazon's second headquarters that could bring thousands of jobs and billions of dollars to whichever city it picks. Well, it turns out Amazon apparently plans to split its HQ2 across 2 cities. At least that's what the Wall Street Journal is now reporting. The Journal says Amazon hopes to recruit more talent this way and avoid housing, transit, and other issues when you suddenly add tens of thousands of workers in one place. Instead, the new plan would split it up. And apparently, an official announcement about which cities are chosen is coming very soon. Also of note, everyone gets free shipping right now on Amazon, not just Prime members. MarketWatch reports it's happening now and lasts through the holiday season. And Amazon is not the only one doing this. Stores like Target are also offering free shipping for the holidays. Facebook is getting into retail for the holidays. Facebook just announced it'll open pop-up stores with more than 100 brands in 9 different Macy's stores. The company says the 100 brands are some of the most loved brands on Instagram and Facebook. And remember, Facebook recently launched its own physical products, like its virtual reality devices and its own smart display called The Portal. The Verge reports the Facebook pop-up shops are set to stay open through February of next year. So get this, the customer service you get from a company could be determined by your customer score, or technically called your customer lifetime value, CLV. The Wall Street Journal reports companies are using these secret scores more than ever. It's a way to figure out how much money you, the customer, make the company, which can then determine things like how long you'll have to wait on hold when another customer calls, or what a credit card company will offer you when you want to cancel the card, or who gets an upgrade on a certain airline. The Journal reports everyone with a bank account, cell phone, or online shopping habit has at least one CLV score, and most likely several. But you probably can't find out what yours is. They're not public scores, and they don't have any government oversight. All right, 2 quick entertainment stories for you. Spice Girls fans, get ready. A Spice Girls reunion tour is now officially happening, but the group will be missing one of its founding members in the tour. Victoria Beckham is out. But the other 4 are in for 2019. Tickets go on sale this Saturday, November 10th. Also, People magazine has named its 2018 Sexiest Man Alive, and it's Idris Elba. You've seen him in Hollywood hits like HBO's The Wire and Marvel's Thor franchise. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening and happy voting. If you want to read more about any of the news stories we talked about, just head on over to thenewsworthy.com, click episodes, and find today's date. The Newsworthy is ready for you to listen every weekday by 4 in the morning, so I'll be back with more news and results tomorrow. Have a great day.